What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like and comment. I read everyone's comment. So this what if is what if Deku was an immortal vampire? So we're gonna start the series where All Might is fighting fucking All for One. And he's gonna be watching from a distance and seeing what's happening. And he would be like, these two are very powerful. And he would go closer, and both of them would notice. And fucking All Might would be like, "Are you a hero?" And he would be like, "No, I'm not." And then One for All would be like, "Are you a villain?" And he'd be like, "Nah, I'm no one important. I'm just here to watch the show." And they're like, "What?" So, All for One goes after him, and Deku just dominates him. And, fucking, what do you call it? But this is, like, after, All Might already had the injury, so All Might was kind of relieved, but also worried that he might be next. So he's like, so, you know, are you gonna hurt me or, like, kill me? He's like, nah. I just saw that you were injured, and it would be unfair if he kept fighting you. I don't want anyone to die here. And then he starts eating or like drinking the blood from All for One. And fucking All Might is like shocked. He's like, "What are you?" And Deku was like, "I'm a vampire, and I've been alive for over 500 years." And he's like, "A vampire? What?" And All Might would be like, "Would you be interested in becoming a hero?" He'd be like, "I'll think about it." So a few years go by, and it's the what do you call it? School opening or whatever, the entrance exams, and All Might was thinking, maybe I might see Deku guy I met a while back ago. And he's like, probably not. But, before Deku gets there, he kills some random kid, I don't know which one, probably Mineta. He would be like, I'll go for that kid. And he eats him, and kills him, and buries him. Because Deku will kill, like, an innocent person and bury them, but if he kills, like, a villain or something that's bad, he'll just eat them and leave them there. So, Deku is going up to the school on a full strength, and he's did the Ren exam, and he got first place because he's been alive for 500 years, and he knows basically everything. And, for the physical exam, or before the physical exam, when they're all in, like, that little room talking about the 0-pointer, 3-pointer, 2-pointer, 1-pointer, Deku was saying to himself, like, pretty sure there's, like, what do you call that? Hero points or something where you save someone. So he was thinking maybe I'll be able to save someone for a lot of points. And, he won't tell anyone else because, he's trying to keep it to himself. And when they go out, everyone's looking at Deku like, geez, that guy is ripped as hell. Because he's, like, really muscular, but, like, really short and stuff. So there's, like, maybe he just trains a lot. And people were guessing what his quirk might be. And when President Mike is, like, 3, 2, go, everyone is still looking at, like, Deku, or mostly everyone. Some people are ready, like Ida, Todoroki, Bakugo, Gravity Girl, I don't know her name. So they're looking at him, and then as soon as he said go, he disappears and has already eliminated 15 3-pointers, and everyone's like, what the fuck is this kid? And everyone else goes out and they get 2-pointers and stuff, and Deku's already at 100 points, so he's like, maybe I should take a little break or something. And while he says that and he sits down for a while, oh, fuck. Nini, you better stop. I'm sorry, guys. I have a giant cut on my leg and a dog just stepped on it and hurt like hell. So, I'm sorry. So Deku was just chilling and he saw a giant 0-pointer and he was like, okay, maybe I should go defeat it or not. He was thinking about it. He was like, you only get 0 points. So he was like, never mind. Then he goes to defeat 2-pointers and then he hears someone scream. He's like, finally, some hero points or save points or whatever. And he goes and he lifts the rock up off of Ochako. Yeah, Ochako something. I think that's her name. And and he saves her, and then she runs away, and he just takes, you know how big the explosion was when he used 100% of One for All? It was so much worse. When he punched the robot, the entire, like, from the robot and back, everything was just dust. Everything disappeared. That's how strong his punch is. And everyone was just baffled. Like, even the fucking people watching the, like, what are those called? These spectators or whatever, writing down all this shit, were, like, shocked as fuck. And All Might was like, that must be Deku from that fight a while back. From the fight I was in. He's like, dang, I knew he would be here. And, so after that, the recovery girl sees if Deku's alright, and he's like, yeah, I'm alright. And, everyone's just like, whoa, how'd you do that, kid? How'd you do that? He's like, I'm just really strong. Everyone's like, gossiping over him. And Ochako, thanks him. And he just goes home. And I'm gonna say, alright, sorry guys. So Deku, he's the fastest thing in the entire world. So he goes over to his castle, like, in America. No, not in America. In England, somewhere. He just chose in his castle. And, he has his, he put his, address as some apartment in Japan. So he waits a week and, he goes over to his apartment and he gets a letter. And he says he got first place with 167 points. And he was like, easy, first place, yeah, whatever. And when he goes back to school, inside the class, everyone's like looking at him like, whoa, that's the kid got first place. And Bakugo and Todoroki are like, wow, so this little, or not, mostly Bakugo, he's like, this little squirt got first place. And Bakugo tries to go at him, but Ida is yelling at him for his foot on the table and stuff. Then Mr. Aizawa comes in inside his sleeping bag, and everyone's freaked out, but Deku already knows about his quirk and that it's probably Aizawa. And he's like, alright, put these uniforms on, we're going for a quirk assessment test. So everyone's outside. Aizawa knows nothing about this kid, all he knows is that he's very powerful. So when they get outside, he gives Deku the ball. He's like, okay, since you got first place, I want you to chuck this ball as far as you can using your quirk. And Deku's like, my quirk doesn't give me any power boost or can help me with this, so I'm just going to throw it normally. And Aizawa was like, alright, whatever, just throw it. And when he throws it, he gets infinity. And everyone's like, what the fuck? He didn't use a quirk, but he got that much. And then Ochako gets infinity, and he wins in everything, and he gets first place because he's that OP. And Aizawa was very impressed with him. He's like, he could be a really, really strong hero one day. And fuck. And they actually, since he's that powerful and he knows everything, he got first place. He actually did the test in like the shortest time. I would say he did the test in like 2 minutes, and they actually bump him up to the final year because they think he's just that good. Actually, no, I'm not gonna make them do it that fast. I'm gonna say after the forest arc, they would do that. So he is chilling in class doing normal shit, and fucking what do you call it? The teacher's like, okay, in a few weeks we will have the what do you call it? The sports festival. And everyone's super happy, yeah. And then Deku asks, what's the sports festival about? And Son explains that, oh, it's just about you fighting other peers and shit. He's like, oh, okay, so no tests or anything? And then they're like, yeah, no, like, tests, written tests or nothing. He was like, okay, good. So he is just training at home one day, just, like, lifting mountains and shit. Not actual mountains. He's lifting, like, giant boulders as big as fucking house. Training and shit. And, he does that, like, for a day or two. Then he goes back to school, and everyone's like, why weren't you at school for these 2 days? He's like, oh, I was just training. And, everyone's like, oh, okay. And, it comes up to the first part of the festival, and, he passes it, like, in a matter of seconds. He just runs straight to the finish line, and everyone, like, as soon as President Mike says go, he's already at finish line. That's how fast he is. And everyone's just shocked, like, what the fuck? Like, Todoroki didn't even move. Like, his heart, everyone's heart didn't even beat one time before he was at the finish line. That's how fast he is. And, with the, like, cavalry, where you have a bunch of people protecting one guy, Deku was just running around, doing shit, and no one could see him because he's doing what Killua was doing, his fucking rhythm step, where he's actually walking really slow, but it seems like he's running really fast, and a bunch of them are everywhere. And there's just a bunch of him all around the stadium, and everyone doesn't know which one is which, so they've give up on him and try for other people. And he wins again because he has like 10 mil, I believe it was, or 100 mil. And then the final, he beats everyone, but when it comes to Todoroki, like when he's going out, Endeavor's like, you're really powerful. Try to make my kid use his fire quirk, or its fire half. And then Deku's like, I'm not gonna do what you should be doing. He's like, what? What'd you say, kid? He's like, you heard me. Don't call me kid. He's like, what? And so when he's out there fighting Todoroki, he doesn't finish him off right away. He's trying to make Todoroki use his fire side just to see how powerful he could be, Todoroki. And and he's like, okay, how do I make him go to use his fire quirk? So he just is fucking with Todoroki, like, bringing him out of the stadium and into the stadium really fast, so he's been out already, but no one's seen it. And, fucking Todoroki starts getting mad, and he starts using his fire side. He does a giant explosion. Or not explosion, he does a giant move, and everyone's worried that Deku might get hurt. But, Deku, like, just before he gets the move off, Deku just chops his neck, not off, he just chops it, and he passes out and has game. Then he goes over to Bakugo, and he's like, so this is the kid that got, second place. And he's like, maybe he'll be a little bit stronger. So, Deku's, like, really impressed with, Bakugo. He's like, this kid's actually pretty good. But he just chops his neck too. And, He wins the entire thing, and Bakugo's really mad, and Todoroki is like kind of wondering how could he be this powerful. He's thinking to himself, maybe he's more powerful than his father, and he wins, and a lot of agencies really want this kid, like, to go with him. Everyone's like, wow, this kid could be really good for us. And Gran Torino even wants him, but he declines every agency, and then he goes to All Might and is like, yo, All Might, it's been a while. And All Might was like, yeah, it has been. What's up? And then one of All Might's friends, what do you call it? Fucking Aizawa, hears them talking and hears that Deku's actually a mortal vampire that's been alive for like 500 years. And he's like, whoa, what the fuck? So that's why this kid's so strong. And fucking Deku has the power to read minds, so he hears this but it doesn't do anything. It's just he thinks to his head, if this guy exposes my secret, I'm gonna have to take him out. So Deku is back at home for like a little break, and he's on the internet and he sees this guy named Stain that's been killing heroes, and he's like, maybe I should go in what do you call that? Oh yeah, maybe I should go and find this guy, see why he's doing this. So fucking when Deku is out and about near Hosu City, he sees these two people on a building. One like black mist guy, and another like guy with a hand on his face. And he goes over to them and is like, "What are y'all doing, wreaking havoc on this city?" And he's like, "They're just having a little fun." And so then fucking, what do you call it? Deku is like, "You're gonna have to stop, or I'm gonna have to take you out." And both of them laugh, and fucking, Kirigiri tries teleporting him away, but it doesn't work. He just comes right back, and they decided to leave and not fight him, like leave that certain area and go to another place. And he hears someone in an alleyway, and it's fucking the hero killer Stain, and he's like, finally I found this guy. And he goes down and says, hey, to Stain, and he's like, are you trying to get yourself killed or something? And Deku's like, no, are you trying to get yourself killed? Why are you killing all these heroes? He's like, I do it because this society is corrupted. The only hero that I will not kill ever is All Might. Because he is the symbol of peace, and he is actually a true hero. And he's like, so why are you killing these innocent lives? You still won't tell me. He's like, oh, because these aren't true heroes. They just do it for the fame and money. I'm like, and then Deku's like, oh, okay. So you think they're not worthy? And he's like, exactly. So, Stain cuts Deku and uses his blood binding to make him stop moving. But Deku legit created that ability, so it doesn't work on him. And Deku's like, what are you doing? He's like, now you're immobilized. And Deku just starts moving. It's like, what the hell? Why didn't my blood binding work on this guy? And Deku is just like, okay, I will kill you if you don't cooperate with me. However you say it, I don't fucking know. And Hero fucking Stain is like, alright, what do you want me to do? He's like, you need to stop killing heroes if they've done nothing wrong. You don't know these people, and you never will if you keep doing this. How about you try to become a hero yourself and save people so you could become like your idol, fucking All Might, and you could make sure the society is not corrupt anymore. And then fucking Stain thinks about it and agrees because he knows he's about to die if he disagrees. And a fucking hero in the alleyway that was getting killed hears this this whole ordeal, and Deku's like, he's gonna snitch on me if I let him live. And Deku trains him and kills him. And Deku, he has this certain illusion quirk where the bite marks disappear. So if someone finds the body and is drained of blood, they won't see the bite marks. So they can't discover vampires are real. So that's the thing. And Deku is not gonna die if he goes to sunlight, near garlic. Nothing could kill him, basically, because he's immortal. Well, there's only one thing that can kill him, and that's, let me think real quick. That's just special type of ray, but nothing, like, he hasn't discovered what type of ray. It just, he knows he's invincible to basically everything but this one element. Because when he was, like, around 200 years old, there's a massive, like, solar ray that hit Earth, and it fucked him up, but he don't know what type of ray it was, so, yeah. So, chances of him ever dying is, like, 1 in a fucking trillion. And I think I'm gonna leave this episode here, because I feel like I've been talking for way too long. If you like this, please comment. Like, I love comments. I will read them for hours if I need to. Like if you want to. Dislike if you don't like it. And comment if I should do some Naruto what ifs, because I have a really good one I'm thinking of. And I saw this one YouTuber, Anime X. He did what if he was in Naruto. And I really like that series, and I feel like I would do one soon if I wanted. If y'all want to see that, comment if you want to see me in my own, or in Naruto. I'll do that. So please like, comment. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. I don't care about subscribers. I just care if people like my content. So see y'all, and goodbye. Peace.